Lovely children, how are you today? It's yet another day for us to have our lesson in mathematics on geometry and measurement. Today we are going to talk about measurement of capacity or volume. We are talking about measurement of capacity or volume. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to define the term capacity. You should also know the unit or the standard unit for measuring capacity, and also practice the use of this standard unit in measuring anything you have at home. In our previous lesson, we talked about measurement of mass. What did we say it is? Let's do a quick recap on what we've learned on mass. Yes, we said mass or weight is to measure how heavy or light an object is. We looked at some of the instruments that you can use to take the measurement of mass. What are they? The scales, the various scales. Good. Let's mention them. We have the pan scale or the kitchen scale, the beam balance, the bathroom scale, and the industrial scales. Very good. Before we continue with today's lesson, let's have a look at our keywords. Our keywords for today are brim, capacity. What is brim? To become full. So you can say, I'm filling my cup to the brim. That means you want your cup to be full. The next word, capacity. What does it mean to say capacity? It is a measure of an object's ability to hold a substance like solid, liquid, or gas. So if you have an object that has the ability to hold any liquid substance or solid or gas substance, it's known as capacity. So that means that object has capacity in it. From our keywords, we came across the word capacity. And what did we say it is? We said it is the ability of an object to hold any substance, such as liquid. Yes. What are some of the objects you have at home that has the ability or the capacity to hold any liquid you have? Liquids such as water, oil, drinks, or fruit juice. Yes, we have cups, good, bowls, gallons, even spoon or ladle, good. But can you tell the amount or the measure of these objects by looking at them? No, they can't. Because there is no standard mark on these objects, on most of them. Some of them have, but some don't have. So let's have a look at one standard object that is used for measuring capacity. So one standard object that is used in measuring capacity is the standard measuring cup or jug. I have an example of that jug. Let's take a look at this jug. Take a good look at it. What do you see on the jug? You can see numbers marked. Yes, this is the standard cup that I'm talking about. It has been marked with the capacity, the amount of capacity in which a liquid can be filled. What do you see? From the bottom, you have 300 ml. When you go up a bit, you can see 500 ml. On and on and on. What does the ml mean? What does it mean? Yes, that is the standard unit for measuring capacity. So capacities are measured in milliliters. Say it after me. Milliliters. Milliliters. And the short form for writing milliliters is ml. That is why the ml is written by the numbers. But is this the only unit of measuring capacity? No, not at all. What if I want to measure something that is bigger than this? For example, this bowl. I need to use the bigger unit for measuring that capacity. And what is that unit? That is liters. Liters. So the bigger unit for measuring capacity is liters. Is in liters. Liters. And what is the short form for writing liters? We represent it by L. Just L. So the moment you see any object which has been marked with the number and L written beside it, means that that object can hold water or any liquid of a capacity measured in liters. Measured in liters. So objects with small capacities are measured in milliliters, and objects with big or wider capacities are measured in liters. Look at this container. Can you identify what it is? When do you normally see this container? Yes, when you fall sick and mommy has to give you medicine. Good. Why do you think she uses this to measure the syrup? Look at it carefully. Because it has the marks of the standard unit for measuring capacity. Look at it closely. What do you see? 5 ml, 10 ml, and 15 ml. So if the doctor says mommy should give you 10 ml of the syrup, mommy is going to use this cup to measure the syrup up to 10 ml. Very good. This is the standard object or instrument that I'm talking about. Mommy might sometimes use a spoon. But the spoon, sometimes some of the spoons do not have the standard units marked on them. So she might sometimes not get it accurate. So it is best for mommy to use the accurate container to measure the syrup. Very good. I have a sachet of water in my hand. Can you guess the capacity of it? If you have one around you, take a good look at it. Let's look at this one closely. Look out for the capacity of this sachet. Can you see it? What is the unit? 500 ml. So the sachet water has a capacity of 500 ml. I have a jug which is measured 1 liter. How can I find out that this jug is 1 liter? Let's try and fill this jug with 2 of this to see whether it will match up to 1 liter. So if I fill the jug with 2 of this, how many will I get? 500 plus 500. What will we get? 1,000. So let's find out if 1,000 ml will give us 1 liter. I'm going to fill this jug, which is 1 liter, with sachet of water. Let's see the number of these bags that will fill this jug to be 1 liter. This is 1 sachet. Look at the level of the water. Is it on 500 or is on 1,000? Yes, it's on 1,000 milliliters. And how many sachets of water did I fill the jug with? 2 of that, 500 milliliters each, making 1,000. So this explains that 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. So 1,000 milliliters will give you 1 liter. This is 1. Okay. Look at this container. Yeah! What container is this? A fine, nice container, an ice cream container. The unit of its measurement is on it. Try and look out for it. What is its capacity? Can you see it? What is the capacity of this ice cream container? 5 liters. 5 liters. So how many of my jug, which is 1 liter, how many of it will fill this container? How many of this jug will fill this container? If my jug is 1 liter, how many of this will fill my ice cream container? I'm sure you are trying to calculate. Yes, you're correct. 5! 5 of this jug will fill my ice cream container. Very good. So children, let's look out for more containers with their standard unit of capacity. I have examples of some of them. I have a water bottle. What is the standard unit of its capacity? 500 ml. Good. Let's look at another bottle. I just finished drinking my Coke, you know. What is the capacity of it? 300 ml. What again? A deodorant container. They are also measured in capacity. Let's look out for its unit. 50 ml. In a nutshell, we learned about the measurement of capacity. What are the objects that we can use to measure capacity? Bottles, bowls, buckets, spoons, so many of them. And what is the standard unit, or what are the standard units for measuring capacity? ml, which is used to measure smaller capacities. The liters for the bigger ones. Good. Go around the house, look out for more objects with their stated standard of measuring capacity. Till I come your way another time, be good children. Bye-bye.